In 2015, I went to Brazil and I learned a lot of life lessons there. I want to share one with you now. I was traveling to get to know the different parts of Brazil and was staying at a friend's place in Maracá, called by the locals. It was a rural place and I also got to know the local people there a bit. Our neighbours were collecting metal or tins to make the money. The neighborhood was dirty. It was very hot at night and difficult to sleep. And the people there didn't even have a church. They had a mess outside on the street. They were working hard and a lot, had little money and very simple food, fair health, and they could not imagine traveling, not even within the country. And I just came across from a different continent. It really felt unfair. I felt so privileged in my situation and didn't feel good about it. Then I realized one thing. They were smiling, laughing, dancing and singing. They were happy. They were as happy or perhaps even happier than I was in my current situation. And I call this the dilemma of happiness. The dilemma of happiness is that we adjust to our surroundings. Think of yourself a couple of years ago. Probably you thought something like, if I have this or that, or if I achieve this or that, then I will be happier. And then you achieve that thing maybe a year or two or a couple later, and you adjusted your happiness. Your happiness baseline was still pretty much the same probably. I had that. That's the dilemma of happiness. You adjust to your surroundings. What you can do to be happier instead of reaching those things, achieving I don't know what, is to be more present, to appreciate more, and to be more grateful about also the small things that you have already. So, how do I use this life lesson, this insight that I made in Brazil? I try to remember that we adjust our happiness, and I try to live more in the moment and appreciate the small things. I try to meditate every morning to be more in the moment, to live in the present, and it really helps me. And then in the evening, me and my partner write in a gratitude book. We write down what we are grateful for in the other person. And for myself, I also try to do every evening a small kind of meditation where I think of what I have done in that day, what I've learned, and what I'm grateful for in the day. And I really focus on the small things, like the weather was good, I had yummy food, or I've had contact with a friend with whom I didn't have contact for a while. And that really helps me to be happier. Perhaps this story now gave you some insight into my life and even inspired you. That's what I hope, to live a happier life. Thank you.